Hey Reed Academy, I'm Charlie Sias here with Sports Broadcasting class, excited for our Winter Sports pre-show. Today I'm here with Coach Volley, the girls basketball varsity head coach. So Coach, this is a big offseason for the Warriors and its changes, including losing 5 key seniors. Who do you expect to step up this year to really fill those voids?
Yep, losing that senior class was rough. They did a lot for the program over their past 4 years, but excited to see our 2 seniors, Cal and Millie.
For our 2-2 Warriors, will do battle with our crosstown rivals.
Hey, Jake, let me go slide some.
Welcome into the Warrior Dome, where your Warriors, who are 2-2, will battle their crosstown rival, the 2-1 West Chicago Wildcats. We welcome you to Warriors basketball, and the West Chicago basketball defense has been quite good recently. And Jake, what's really stood out to you recently about them?
The points that they've allowed against, it's only been 38, which is a shocker nowadays.
Yeah, and Jake, who from the Warriors really stands out for you tonight in this key battle early in the season?
I see 2 key players. I see Hayden Schroeder, who averaged 32 points last game, and the standout, Tyler Anderson.
And with that, we're about ready for game time. We'll see you in about 5 to 10 minutes. Check, 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 check. And what? About 3.5 minutes till tip off for your Warriors basketball. And we welcome you back to Warriors basketball. Charlie Sias here with my other commentator, Jake McCaslin. Excited for some Warriors basketball. Heading out for the tip is the junior for Wheaton Academy, Hayden Schroeder. And for West Chicago, it will be Tristan McWilliams. The tip is won by the Warriors, taken up by Anyeti. Over to Osley. Over to Snyder, back to Schroeder. Schroeder working on McWilliams. Schroeder getting cornered. And a scramble for the ball. And over to Osley. Time running out, stolen by West Chicago. And that layup is good by Ocampo. Now dribbled up by Osley. Osley getting pressured here by Ocampo. And now back to Osley. Back over to Snyder. Looking to get Schroeder open. Dropped 32 last night in a win. Schroeder working on his man, and he gets it to go. A nice layup for Schroeder to get the Warriors started here tonight.
Very clean layup by Hayden Schroeder.
Schroeder able to get inside and inflict whatever he wants to do in the low post. Now kicks it out. Back over to Truchot. Now back to McWilliams, a senior. Over to Ocampo. Truchot. Now a shot here from Slattery off the mark. Rebound by Anyeti. Anyeti pushing it up the court. Over to Snyder. Back down low to Schroeder. Over to Osley. Osley now working on a smaller man. The senior. Schroeder, the junior standout, 4-star recruit. Down low to Anyeti. Anyeti looking for the reverse lay. No good. Osley puts it back up and gets it to go. The senior gets the Warriors 2 more.
Talk about him fighting for that shot.
Good scramble for that ball right there. Now West Chicago looking to go to work. The Wildcats sitting at 2-1, coming off a big win. And a foul called. Looks to be on Snyder, his first. Yeah, the Wildcats coming off a big win on Friday over Westmont, winning by 22. Their defense has been absolutely locked in to start the season off, averaging only 38 points against.
And I think that might be a key factor of this game.
Indeed it might, Jake. Now working on his man is Ocampo. Stolen there, Snyder with it, pushing it up the court. Snyder, and a scramble for the ball, kept in by West Chicago, stolen by Anyeti. And Anyeti will keep it again. Osley for 3. It's good. A 3-ball for the senior. And the Warriors to open up a 7-2 lead.
Just a wide open shot by number 3. Just a beautiful shot.
Osley off to a hot start. 5 points already. Senior getting inserted into the starting lineup here. Warriors have won 2 in a row after starting the year 0-2, and that one's going the other way. Looks to be an offensive foul on Truchot, or rather McWilliams. Looks like an elbow. Oh, and here comes number 11, Glinka, in for Truchot. Glinka, a forward and a junior, coming in at 6 feet tall. Inyeti. Inyeti to the rack, and he gets it to go. A tough layup there from Inyeti.
Beautiful move.
And now Osley working on Ocampo. Ocampo seems to be the main ball handler early here for the Wildcats, rather. And a blocking call will be made here on Inyeti. Inyeti, the junior standout, known for his tough defense. That time a little too tough, and draws the foul. Rutger looks to be the point guard. Rutger will pass it in here to Ocampo. Ocampo over to Slattery, the big man. Back to Ocampo. Ocampo looking like the floor general out here, getting guarded by Osley. And now back over to Slattery. Slattery working on Schroeder, also known for his stout defense. Working on Snyder is McWilliams. McWilliams over to Rutger. West Chicago looking for any shot they can get here, as stout defense from the Warriors has them just passing around the perimeter, looking just to waste time here. Now back over to Rutger. Ooh, a nice play there. Couldn't find him down low. Now driving in is Slattery. Back out to Rutger for 3. No good off the front iron. And rebound, but no basket there for Glinka. Now Schroeder, here comes Schroeder. Schroeder, the lob, picks it up and gets it to go. Schroeder with 4 already.
Beautiful pass and beautiful assist by Hayden Schroeder to, Jackson Snyder to Hayden Schroeder.
And seems to be a turnover here. Over to Snyder. Snyder pushes it up to Inyeti. Inyeti working in and out. Ooh, tough defense there. No foul called, though. Now Rutger. Rutger, ooh, almost looked like Inyeti was trying to foul there. Rutger now back to McWilliams, looking to settle things down as West Chicago Wildcats. Osley working on his man.
This match has been a very physical match on both sides right now, Charlie.
11-2 in favor of the Warriors, and stolen by Inyeti, the defensive standout, and he draws the foul on Slattery. It'll be his first. And the second team foul. Or maybe second team foul here on West Chicago. We're going to get that bonus here as the Wheaton Academy Warriors. Number 2, Tyler Anderson, the sophomore standout, checks in. Checking in for Inyeti. The point guard, usually in the starting lineup. Tonight he has been taken out. Looking to make a difference off the bench. Passed into Anderson. Anderson takes it to the rack. Looking to pass it to Schroeder, and picked off by Ocampo. Ocampo pushing the pace and thrown out of bounds. It will be off of the Warriors. Controversial call there. Very close. Looks like it was off of Snyder. As Ocampo comes up a little limp.
Seems to be fine, though.
Ocampo working through it. Now West Chicago looking to get the offense going a little bit. Only 2 points so far at over halfway through the first quarter. Not really known for their offense, but more for their defense. But their defense does not seem to be off to a great start either, as the Warriors have 11 already. Now McWilliams working on his man. McWilliams being guarded very closely by Snyder. Gets it down to Slattery, off the mark there. Rebounded by Snyder. Pushes it up to Schroeder. Schroeder with the spin, and he gets it to go. Oh, what a move by Schroeder.
Beautiful move by Hayden Schroeder. Made it look super easy.
And a timeout taken by the West Chicago Wildcats. Their head coach, Roy Ramos, as Schroeder capping a 13-2 run to start this game off for your Warriors. A strong start as West Chicago looks for some answers. And now remember, check out our Instagram at TheRealWaTV, or just at TheRealWaTV. I know I follow it. Jake, do you follow it?
Oh, 100%. That's where all the live updates go.
You gotta follow it. That's where all of your favorite WaTV skits come in from. And I make sure every time they post, I watch that fully through and I like it.
They always deserve
you all
a like.
should as well.
100%.
Now West Chicago going to get something going as your WA cheer team performs during the timeout. For Wheaton Academy, you couldn't really have expected a much better start. Could you have, Jake?
No, 100%. I think they are full throttle on these West Chicago Wildcats. I don't think they're going to let up.
They're getting out and they're running right now with the Wildcats, who can't seem to catch up with them right now. As Bovey will check in for West Chicago, as will Noah Tink for the Warriors.
Let's see if that changes right here.
Truchot checks back in for West Chicago. Now Rutger, the starting point guard, will take it up. Tyler Anderson working on him. Rutger, a senior guard. Now over to Bovey. Bovey fresh into the game, getting a little pressure there. Tink now working on McWilliams. McWilliams likes handling the ball here. McWilliams now back out to Truchot. Truchot over to Rutger. Rutger trying to work on Tyler Anderson. And now back over to Truchot. Stout defense there by Tink. Taking away the open three-pointer. Now Rutger from three. He gets it to go. A huge three for the Wildcats.
Beautiful shot by him. He was wide open for that shot.
Look at, they stopped the run there. Oh, and Anderson takes a fall. No call either way. No travel or foul. Now over to Snyder. Snyder takes a jump. Over to Tink. Down low to Snyder again. Bodies flying everywhere. Back over to Schroeder. Schroeder trying to work. Oh, and he gets a triple team, and it's stolen away there by Rutger. Rutger now over to Slattery. Back to McWilliams. McWilliams takes a dive. No call. Refs swallowing their whistles early. Tink from three. He gets it.
Beautiful shot by Tink. Nobody was covering him.
Yeah, that was a nice shot there. Tink had been starting to start the year. Off to a slower start, though, so he's coming off the bench. Second man off the bench. Coming in and making his presence known at the three-pointer. Now, a missed three-pointer there from Truchot. Snyder. Up to Tink again, the same spot. Tink kicks it back to Snyder. Back over to Anderson. Anderson to the rack, and he draws the foul there on Slattery. It'll be Slattery's second foul early, and already some foul trouble for West Chicago. That could come back to bite them later. So now Anderson from the line. Set to shoot two here. Off the mark on the first. Jake, what have you noticed here from the Warriors just offensively early to get 16 already on a tough defense?
Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of passing, which I like that. I like that we're moving the ball around. And I think we're playing physical. If we keep playing physical, I think this game could get loose.
And a rare substitution there. Schroeder coming out in is Nichols. And Anderson misses both. Rebounded and out of bounds off the Warriors. Tough contested call there. Set to inbound is McWilliams. McWilliams has yet to check out as the Warriors and the West Chicago Wildcats seem to be pushing their starters here. Some trouble with the exchange there. Nichols here working on Ocampo. Clearing out here, Ocampo. Ocampo on Nichols. They like the matchup, does West Chicago. Kicks it out to number 10. Back to Rutger. They got 3 to go. 2, 1, puts it up. And no good to end the first quarter. A strong start for your Warriors. Their defense is locked in. An 11-point edge for the Warriors at the end of one. And Jake, what have you seen here in the first quarter really favoring the Warriors?
I've seen Haynes Schroeder with 6 points tonight. Noah Tink, 3 points tonight. Not a lot of fouls, which I like.
Some clean basketball early here from the Warriors. West Chicago just looking to get something going here. Tough first quarter for them. Sitting at 2-1 though, they're off to a good start. The Warriors, of course, coming off of their Thanksgiving tournament where they went 2-2. Started the year off a little tough. Back-to-back losses for the Warriors to start the year, but they're only by 4 and 8, so potentially just some close crunch time losses. They have righted the ship with a 3-point win, or rather an 8-point win and a 4-point win, and seem to be in the right state of mind early here against the Wildcats. Second quarter set to get underway, and McWilliams staying in the game here. Snyder still in the game, as is Renow. Neither of them have taken a break just yet. Stolen here by Tink. Tink sells out. Oh, and it's stolen up to Tink. Tink clear into the way, and he gets the lane to go. Noah Tink, a strong start to this one.
Already 5 points tonight for him.
Yeah, tough 5 points off the bench. Tough to stay warm sometimes when you come off the bench, especially in your first time, as the foul is drawn. Looks to be on Nichols. Oh, and will rather be on Snyder there. Snyder's first foul, as is the Warriors' first of the quarter. Ocampo from the line here. Student section getting into it. And he is off the mark. Student section leaving a mark here. It is Jersey night here at Wheaton Academy. Strong show out here for the Wheaton Academy Warriors' first home game, the home opener, despite the tough weather. Ocampo is off the mark again. 0 for 2 from the line there. Anderson, looks like some full court pressure. Gets up to Nichols. Out to the corner to Tink as the Warriors kind of settle things down. No, they won't. They're keeping it high paced here. High action. Out to Anderson. Anderson from 3. And off the mark for the sophomore. Renow with the board and cannot keep it in. West Chicago looking to push here. And out of bounds off of the Warriors. Could have been a foul there, no call. We're going to inbound here. Warriors playing some stout defense here. West Chicago just not getting anything going. Over to McWilliams. McWilliams been a main ball handler. No points to show for it though so far, as Schroeder looks to check back into the game at the next break. Kicks it out. That three-pointer's off the mark for McWilliams. Now Snyder pushing here for the Warriors. Gets it down low, and it's going the other way. It's a charge. Nice setup there by Ocampo. Ocampo standing out earlier here for the Wildcats, putting his body on the line there to draw the foul. Ocampo coming up here. Warriors made some subs here. The senior transfer, number 24, Istvanek here for the Warriors, checking in, as is Schroeder and Osley. Osley checking back in the game. He was off to a red-hot start before he got put on the bench. Istvanek here, gets the ball, over to Renow, up to Anderson. Istvanek coming from Glendale Heights. Big-time transfer. Oh, and a turnover here. Tries to get up to Rutger, who has trouble with the pass, and it's a turnover on the Wildcats. Tough one there, Jake.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of communication on that, and I think they need more communication on this game.
Looks like a tough pass there. Tough to get things going here. A good closeout there, too. Now Anderson takes it up to Schroeder. Over to Istvanek. Istvanek with the floater pass over to Anderson. Anderson setting up the pick and roll with Schroeder. Looks for the floater. comes up short there. Ausley with the save, and we'll throw it out of bounds. Nice effort there by Ausley, but cannot save it. West Chicago ball here. 13-point edge for the Warriors on this cold Tuesday night in the beginning of December. Home opener for the Warriors, looking to get the home season off right. Now Rutger here. Rutger over to Truchot. Stolen by Schroeder. Here it comes. Look out. And it slams it home. A huge slam from Schroeder.
That was a beautiful steal. Good IQ by Hayden Schroeder.
Hayden Schroeder, you know when he gets that ball when he's coming down on a fast break, he's going to slam that thing home, and that's exactly what he did. Anderson here with the turnover. Gets up to Tink. Back over to Vanek from 3. Off the mark, over to Ausley with the rebound, and will draw the foul. This will be a second team foul for West Chicago. Number 14, Sylvester, his first foul here, checking into the game a couple minutes ago for the first time. Ausley, good from the first free throw.
As a check-in, number 2, Ashton Holland, and Alexander Inyeti.
Inyeti, a stout defender here coming back in. Ausley, good from the line both times. And look at it now, but it's a 17-point edge for the Warriors. A strong first half. Just a very strong defensive showing so far. Now number 2 here, Holland. Back out to Rutger. Over to Ocampo, who still has yet to come out of this game. He has been West Chicago's bright spot early. And a foul here. Looks to be on Yeti, but it is on the floor, so no free throws coming. It'll be in Yeti's second. Or rather, Ausley. His first foul, rather. Taking it here is McWilliams. Working on Schroeder. Not even trying anything on Schroeder, and he gets a steal. As I bring it up, announcer's jinx right there. It's Vanek from 3, off the mark. Rebound Ocampo, pushing the pace here on Tink, and no good on the layup there. Rebound, and one. An and one for Slattery. A tough one there to fight through the traffic, and he cleans it up. Foul there on Vanek, his first. Team's fourth.
Checking into the game, number 4, Ray Reno.
Ray Reno checking back into the game. He got his first rest of the game right there. Now from the line, Slattery looking to complete the 3-point play. Off the mark as the student section once again affects the free throw. And Yeti here with the ball, pushing the pace. Over to Snyder from 3, off the mark. Oh, good tip there by Donnell, but off the mark. And pushing the tempo again, here's Rutger. Looking to take advantage of the numbers advantage, but off the mark there. Guarded here by Reno. Reno with some strong defense, and the board, no, not as off, out of bounds off of Reno. Strong defense, but cannot come up with the board right there. As a timeout will be called by West Chicago. Once again, Roy Ramos, their head coach, looking to draw up some plays here. Warriors up 15 here as we hit our second timeout. Jake, who's really standing out so far in terms of individual player performance for the Warriors?
Obviously, number 23, Hayden Schroeder, with 8 points tonight. Very physical fight with the West Chicago players. And I think he's just putting his body on the line. Another one I see is number 4, Ray Reno. He's diving for balls, trying to get some picks in there, as a football player would say.
Yes, good football reference there from Jake. Jake's a football player. Jake's a football player here, as am I. Good reference there from Jake. So West Chicago set to inbound the ball, down 15. It's about 3:50 left to go in the half. Open three. Good close out there as Holland will miss that one. And a foul on Sylvester. Tough one there for West Chicago. Playing stout defense right there, but a little too handsy there. Osley set to check it in here to Yeti. And Yeti pushing up the court. Nearly stolen. Oh, a tough pass there to Osley. Snyder over to Schroeder. Schroeder, and one! A tough finish for the junior.
Charlie, I hope you agree, but every time he gets in the paint, he makes it look super easy trying to get to the basket.
Indeed he does. It's a strong start and really just a strong season so far for Schroeder. It's a dominant start to this game. Anytime he touches the ball, really. Looking to complete the three-point play. $10 points here for Schroeder, but he misses that three-point play. You'll notice on his left hand, non-shooting hand, he does have his middle finger bandaged up. He has a sprained middle finger. Working through it though, and really off to a strong start, and it is not affecting his play at all. And Yeti here pressuring Holland. Ocampo loses it, and out of bounds off the Warriors. And Yeti, strong defense, as we've mentioned on the broadcast so far.
Checking into the game, number 1, A.J. Rutger.
Rutger comes back in the game after a short rest. Oh, and a travel. Going the other way, an offensive turnover again for West Chicago. Only 7 points so far through about a quarter and a half. It's a tough, tough start to this game for them. And Yeti up here. Over to Snyder. Over to Renow. Up to Snyder. Snyder, easy basket there. Oh boy, West Chicago might want to get something figured out right there, as that was a little too easy there for the Warriors.
Something I like about Wayne Academy's offense, you got a lot of tall bodies on this team, which is an easy way to put in the paint.
Yes, they do, as Ocampo gets it stolen by Osley. Up to Snyder, and he cannot finish it. Schroeder with the rebound and cleans it up. Now, Jake, just to build off what you said, in their starting lineup alone, they've got 6'5" Renow. They got 6'6" Schroeder and 6'5" Snyder. A lot of size here for the Warriors. Three-pointer off the mark there for McWilliams. And out of bounds on Renow. Tough one there for the Warriors. Turns it right back over to West Chicago. West Chicago's got to start burning them for some of these mistakes. Down 21 here as the second quarter is starting to wrap up. Three-pointer is good there from Rutger. Coming out of the inbound, a nice play drawn up there. As I mentioned, they needed to really just take advantage of some of these mistakes the Warriors have made, and they do right there to get into double digits. Over to Schroeder, looking from three, and he gets it to go. He drops it in the bucket. Schroeder, not really a three-point shooter, but he decides to take one there. Confident shot, and he gets it to go. And a foul going the other way on Snyder. Snyder's with the block. It's his third foul, already in some serious foul trouble there is Snyder. Got to wonder if Coach Smith for the Warriors will start to get him out of the game here just to save him for the second half. Ocampo gets the first one to go. Just a reminder, it is Daniel Smith is head coach of the Wheaton Academy Warriors, showing his coaching expertise here early. Some call him the court commander. Also, around campus, Coach Volley, the girls basketball coach, will be called the court commander as well, kind of a term that we use. Ocampo here, second free throw, off the mark, rebound to Yeti. And Yeti looking to push the pace. Over to Osley. Osley over to Schroeder, back to Tink. Tink from three, off the mark. Tink taking confident shots here, not afraid to shoot the ball. Gotta love that from a sophomore player. Off the hand, and it'll stay with the Warriors. Jake, what really stands out to you about how Noah Tinks really played in this game so far?
I think he's not aggressive, he is aggressive. I don't think he's backed down from all of these defenders, especially being a sophomore on varsity, which I think is really huge accomplishment.
Yeah, number 5, Noah Tink has 5 points so far, so his jersey number and points match up. Coming off the bench, it's pretty impressive. Tink here in the corner, over to Yeti. Back over to Schroeder. Schroeder to Nichols. Tink off the cut, gets it down to Tink. Back over to Osley. Osley from 3, off the mark, confident shot. And it will be a foul underneath the basket. Looks to be on West Chicago. And it will be on West Chicago. Slattery, his 3rd foul, so he's in some serious foul trouble as well. And inbound to Schroeder. Schroeder working on Slattery, looking to draw his 4th. Schroeder goes up, off the mark. Schroeder working through some contact, no foul called. Schroeder seemed to have some difficulty holding on the ball there. Ooh, some pressure and a timeout called by Rutger. Already the 3rd timeout here for West Chicago. Only got, I believe 2 more to use for either the first half or the entire game. Really using their timeouts early. Rutger with a smart play though. When trapped in the corner there, just to bail his team out with a timeout call.
Happening at Wheaton Academy is Shadow Day, Tuesday and Friday, where you get to experience chapel, which is my favorite part of the day. What do you think about that, Charlie?
I do love chapel time. I also love shadows. I actually shadowed here myself when I was in 8th grade. I have 2 brothers that go here. I shadowed with my oldest brother, who's now a graduate. It was a great time. Really got me to learn about the Wheaton Academy culture. Jake, did you ever shadow?
I did. I shadowed Brandon Keebles, a.k.a. football player, and that's how I fell in love with Wheaton Academy football.
Yeah, Jake's set to be a key senior for the Warriors next season on the line. Tough basket there by Slattery. Osley with the basket. Looks like Warriors. And here with the time running down, stolen by Yeti. Frantic action here. Gets over to Osley, loses it. Nearly out of bounds. Throws it off of Rutger, who almost made an incredible steal there. Set to inbound. West Chicago looking to get some momentum before the half. Warriors with the possession arrow, up 20 points so far.
Checking into the game, number 21, Ryan Slattery.
Slattery in some foul trouble. Warriors might want to see if they can get his 4th before the half, and that will be really tough playing an entire second half with 4 fouls.
And number 3, Ocampo.
Inyeti in, over to Osley. Osley back to Inyeti. Inyeti, the point guard here, showing his court skills. Schroeder here, taking his time, looking to get the last shot of the half. Over to Inyeti. Schroeder calling for the ball, and it's stolen by Ocampo. Ocampo with the time running down. And out of bounds, stays with West Chicago with 1.1 to go. Can they get a miracle here before the half? Just to get some positive momentum, really. West Chicago subbing. All right, West Chicago here. Subbing in here for the final play of the first half. 1.1 left. Ocampo looking to pass it in here. Gets it over to McWilliams. Not enough time, and it's rejected by Schroeder. A huge rejection to end the half. And the Warriors head into the half up 20. A huge first half. Jake, what really stood out to you?
I think the standout senior, Donnell Osley, with 9 points, 1 foul. I think he's carrying this team. And I think the Wheaton Academy, I think all around this offense has been doing good.
Well, that does it for the first half here from the Warrior Dome. Really good first half for the Warriors. It's 33-13 is their score. Stay tuned here. We will capture the girls' cheerleading event at halftime, but we will be taking a short break on the commentary, and we will see you in the second half for some more Warriors basketball. Welcome back to Warriors basketball after an amazing performance at halftime from the cheerleading squad. We have second half action here. And the Warriors will inbound it here, up 20 at the half, looking to just hold this lead here and cruise to their third win of the season. Into Schroeder. Schroeder over to Renow, over to Nyeti. And the junior puts it in.
Talk about that no-look shot right there.
Behind the back, tough look there, and he gets it to go. And Nyeti, a standout junior for the Warriors. Tough defensive presence. And that three goes. It's McWilliams, or rather Ocampo, that makes that three-pointer. And Nyeti over to Snyder. Donnell cannot save that one, so it's a turnover for the Warriors there. Not exactly the start they were envisioning, but, you know, plenty of time here. Ocampo has to come out of the game here. Looks a little banged up.
Subbing into the game, true show.
Rutger takes up the court. Rutger looking to get something going here. The point guard has 6 points though. Over to Truchot. Back over to McWilliams. McWilliams looking to get something here. Over to Slattery. Slattery back on over to Bovey. Bovey will throw it away. Tough turnover there for the Wildcats rather, as the Warriors will take possession. Jake, what are some keys here? As Warriors announcers, we hope that the Warriors will hold on, but what are some keys here for West Chicago to really make a comeback in this game?
I think they got to find their defense again.
Schroeder from three, gets it to go.
Like I was saying, I think they got to find their defense, and I think they just got to keep playing who the records show they are, because I think they got that in the bag.
And West Chicago here, looking to do what Jake was just saying here. Play some better defense maybe and get some more buckets here. Now McWilliams down low to Slattery. Slattery over to Truchot. Stays with West Chicago. Truchot, no, he will not inbound. It will rather be Rutger. Guarded by the tall and lengthy senior Ausley, who had a nice first half. Ausley now on Rutger. Ausley had 9 points in the first half. A really nice first half for the senior guard. And a pass in between the wickets, and it will go out of bounds and go over to the Warriors. A little too much steam on that one. Right between the legs. Over to Nyeti. Nyeti able to stay in the game here as a starting point guard. Over to Snyder, standout junior. Schroeder down low, cannot handle it. Kicks it out to Renow in the corner for three. In and out. Rebound over to West Chicago. Tough rebound there. McWilliams with the ball. McWilliams being guarded tough by Ausley. Ausley giving him all he can handle, but he is able to get it up the court. Over to Truchot. Truchot over to McWilliams. Student section getting loud here for the Warriors. Nyeti on Truchot. Truchot back over to McWilliams. Back over to Rutgers, looking to shoot it. No, fakes it. Takes it to the rack, and it's blocked. A huge rejection there by Renow.
I think a key factor of this game has been the 6 man, as Texas A&M would say, the 12 man. The student section has been very hyped this whole game, very energetic.
A great student section can really help any team play better defense and offense, gets in the other team's head. Here, McWilliams guarded by Renow. Renow forces the miss. And then Nyeti now pushes it up the court. And Nyeti over the corner for Renow for three, off the mark. And now Snyder. Snyder back over to Nyeti, back over to Renow. Renow will turn it over, tough turnover there. Pushing the court up is Slattery. Slattery back on over to McWilliams. McWilliams for three, off the front iron. Good tough rebound there by Ausley. Ausley over to Nyeti. And Nyeti back over to Snyder. Snyder back over to Ausley. Ausley pull up J off the front iron. Good rebound there from West Chicago. Both teams looking for offense here to start the third quarter, coming out of the half a little sluggish.
Very good defense from both sides I've been noticing.
Yep. Oh, and a tough move, but in and out there for Truchot. Truchot with a little up and under there, but cannot get the bucket to go. Now it's Snyder off glass, no good there. Guarded by Bovey. Truchot pushes up the court. Ooh, man. Ignetti making his will be known. Tough there. Oh, and an alley-oop to Schroeder. What a lob.
Beautiful assist by Ignetti with the slam dunk from Hayden Schroeder.
Hayden Schroeder bringing the student section to life with a huge slam right there. Now Rutger guarded. Schroeder doubling. Schroeder called for the reach, and it looks to be.
First foul this half.
Rather, it will be on Reno. That will be Reno's second foul, not Schroeder's first.
Checking into the game, Sylvester for West Chicago.
West Chicago getting the bench activated, looking to just find anyone that can really get some points on the board here.
And for Wheaton Academy, Tyler Anderson and Noah Tink.
Truchot working on Schroeder, takes a shot off back iron. Looking to take that one right in Schroeder's face. Warriors ball here. Ausley set the inbound. Into Anderson. Anderson, a key sophomore standout. Usually sophomores will be on JV or potentially even lower, but he has been full-on varsity. Really good player here for the Warriors. Bright future, as it looks like Ausley will turn it over. Ausley helping someone in the student section there with their notes. Gets back on defense, though. Truchot over to McWilliams. And coming in, and McWilliams is off the mark. McWilliams fighting for the board to Snyder, and it will go out of bounds off Snyder. Now to get back to the point about Ausley helping someone, that's just the type of guy he is. He's a stand-up individual on and off the court, one of the leaders in Chapel. Jake, what do you think about how kind of just good character that kid has?
I mean, I see him through the hall. He's a very talkative kid. He's very nice, and I think he's a great athlete too.
Leader here on campus, on and off the court. Multi-sport athlete as well, plays lacrosse for the Warriors. Looking to bounce back from getting third in the state is Wheaton Academy lacrosse. A really strong sport here for Wheaton Academy. Oh, and a turnover there by McWilliams, trying to throw it off of Ausley. Tink pushes up to Schroeder. Schroeder, tough lay and goes through contact.
Beautiful move by Hayden Schroeder. I don't think we've seen any new moves from him tonight, but it's beautiful every time we see it from him.
Rutger here working on Anderson. And a timeout, West Chicago. Schroeder with 22 already, and that total seems to be climbing up. He had 32 last night, averaging in between 20 and 30 a game. That is just huge numbers for the Warriors. And make sure you subscribe to our page at WheatonAcademy.org on YouTube. We have all live streams on that YouTube page. Chapel live streams, sports live streams, anything you really need to know about school. We have it and we put it on our YouTube page for the world to see so that they can see our school is one of the best in the state and country. And out of the timeout here. Warriors looking to draw something up. Jake, what's really stood out to you as the second half has started?
I think the Warriors have been playing just Warrior basketball, and that's something that if they play like that, I think they are a really, really good team that will be hard to stop when playoff comes around. I'm saying this only because it's the fifth game or whatever, but I think they're going to be a good team.
I liked what you just said there. Warrior basketball. That could be a trademark slogan for the Warriors this year. And now Rutger looks to pass it in, stolen by Tink. Nice sophomore there, steals it. Sophomore connection on the court currently. Tyler Anderson and Noah Tink. They also have Caleb Cruz off the bench, another nice sophomore. Had 11 in the JV game earlier, pulling double duty. Out of bounds off of Schroeder. Tough pass there. Couldn't corral it, and it'll go out of bounds over to West Chicago. Inbounding, McWilliams over to Rutger. Rutger pushing up the court. West Chicago only 16 points. Warriors defense being stout here in this entire game so far. Now Anderson pressuring Rucker big time. And Bovey, we're going to get something going against Ausley. Ausley with the big wingspan. Ooh, Anderson giving him the belly right there. Three-pointer. McWilliams off the front iron. Tink with the rebound. Pushing it up the court. Got Anderson in the back. Tink takes it up. Rebound, Anderson. Bodies are flying. Tink from three. He gets it to go. Bodies flying everywhere, and Tink knocks down a three. Pushing it up the court, West Chicago looking to catch the Warriors off guard. Settling things down. Now Rucker looking to get something going with the pivot foot. Cannot. Kicks it back out. Back over to Rucker. Rucker here working on Anderson. Back over to McWilliams. McWilliams working on Tink. Tink, getting the double here from Schroeder. Both going at the ball. No foul called. Three-pointer for Rucker. Gets it to go. Big three for there for West Chicago, looking to stymie the momentum of the Warriors.
Looks like the West Chicago offense looked to work.
And he gets it up the court to Schroeder, who finishes for the and one. Warriors catch the Wildcats sleeping in transition there. As you can see there, Hayden Schroeder really working through the pain of that sprained finger. You cannot notice it on the court, though, with 24 points and a couple tough and ones and a tough three-pointer, which was not really his go-to. As you can see it on his left hand. Schroeder cannot complete the three-point play. Rebound for the Warriors there. Offensive rebound to Tink. Back out to Tyler Anderson. West Chicago's coach might be going crazy right now with the offensive rebounds that the Warriors have been able to get. Of course, Roy Ramos, head coach. And the floater for Tink goes. Warriors now opening up a 30-point lead over the crosstown rivals, as it's starting to get to a runaway point here for the Warriors. Anderson, stout defense there on Rucker. Rucker back over to Slattery. Slattery over to Rucker. Playing catch there. And the catch will continue. More catch. They've gone back and forth about 4 times now. Back over to Bovey. Bovey with the ball. Warriors stout defense. They're not letting anything in the paint here.
They live up to their name, I guess.
And a travel. The Warriors put Sylvester in a tough situation and he turns it over with 8 seconds left in the quarter. As sophomore Caleb Cruz will check into the game here for the Warriors. His first action of the night. And Abram as well. Abram's first action as Istvanik gets back in as well. Jake, what are you looking for from the substitutions here the Warriors just made?
I'm hoping they keep the pedal to the metal.
That three-pointer is off the mark to end the quarter. And Tink will wish he had that one back, but the Warriors will take a 30-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. Warriors here. Looking to draw something up here. End of the third quarter, head into the fourth. Jake, seems to be a little bit of a route here for the Warriors. What would you like to see if you were Coach Smith here from, kind of the bench, deeper bench players getting in here in the fourth quarter, getting some varsity action?
I'm gonna hope that they're not gonna go out there scared. I'm hoping that they can keep doing what the starters are gonna be doing all game. Just keep going, pedal to the metal. Just see what happens they can do.
So it looks to be like some subs will be coming in the game. Just a reminder, the Wheaton Academy coaches: Daniel Smith, the head coach; Mike Brooks is the assistant; and Don Schlenbecker, also a head coach, or also a assistant coach rather. So a lot of substitutions here for both teams. And over to Rucker. Rucker takes it in. And Holland working on Istvanik, the transfer. Istvanik pressures. Oh, and stolen by Cruz. Cruz takes it to the rack and cannot get it to go. Tough rebound Reno though. Reno with the tough basket. Good offensive rebound there for the Warriors.
When you got that type of size, I mean, you can do anything possible with that type of size.
Rutger rather, takes it up the court. Cruz guarding. Cruz had 12 points in the JV game before this, getting limited minutes, showing that he does have the potential to be on varsity as a sophomore. It's Vanek with the pressure, but will be called for the foul, and it will be his second. First foul of the team period for the Warriors. As a fan favorite, Titus Culver checks in the game here for the Warriors, much to the student section's liking this. All right, now, checked in, over to Truchot. Truchot back over to Holland, guarded by Isvanek. Truchot working on Isvanek still. Kicks it over to Truchot, rather. Truchot from three, in and out. Rebound, Cruz. Cruz over to Isvanek. Isvanek corrals it. Over to Tink. Nice pass. Tink cannot finish, though. Tink would want that one back. Tough defense there by Abram. As the student section's getting loud, and it's a turnover for the West Chicago Wildcats. Student section making a difference, as is Abram.
Talk about the sixth man in this battle right now.
Abram Lee with some tough defense there, making the most of his minutes. Caleb Cruz over to Tink. Tink working on his man. Over to Culver. Culver falls. Fight for the ball and is stolen there by Marshall. Pushes up the court, and the basket is good there by Felix. Danny Felix, the junior, 6'4", checking in the game for the first time, gets on the board. And a kick will be called. Where's the ball here? As Tink here with the ball. Tink with a tough pass. Oh, and gets it over to Abram Lee, who misses the lay. Tough one there. Now Marshall pushes up the court over to Holland. Holland in and out. Now pressured by the Warriors, trying to keep it in bounds. And he does, and he gets it to go. It's Slattery.
Looking for a battle. Number 21, looking like he's battling out there.
He had some foul trouble in the first half, Slattery did, but he has really bounced back big time. And nice second half, no fouls even. It's Vanek from three. He gets it to go. Three-pointer for the senior.
It's his first three of the night.
First three of the night, first points, I believe, as well. Now,
You'd be right.
Back over to Holland. Holland being pressured here by Cruz. Cruz, good defense there. Culver went for the cell. And three-pointer gets it to go. It's Felix again. Felix, a quick 5 points off the bench here in the fourth quarter, making the most of his minutes.
I think that's what the West Chicago needed.
Culver in the corner, kicks it down to Abram Lee. Back over to Isvanek. Isvanek from three. Air ball there. Cruz wanted the ball. Could not get it. A little too much there. Tink now guarding Truchot. Now back over to Holland. Back over to Truchot. Three-pointer for Truchot. And a little short there. And as you can hear from the student section, it was an air ball.
Number 20 coming into the game, Garling.
So, Warriors here. Point guard Caleb Cruz. Sophomore coming in at around 6 foot. Passes it over to Tink. Tink back over to Svanek. Back over to Cruz. Cruz look. Oh, Culver was open in the corner. Couldn't see him there. And Svanek pressured, double team. Over to Tink. Tink with a tough finish. A nice kind of alley-oop in a way without the dunk. Tink with the finish.
Tink has been very physical this game that I've noticed. Not a lot out of sophomores, but I like it.
12 points for Tink. Huge performance off the bench for the sophomore. Looking to get some extended minutes. And, ooh, a nice pass there to Truchot into the paint. And a tough finish off the board there. Truchot with the nice basket there. Lee with the ball. Over to Cruz. Cruz taking his time. Over to Tink. Tink back over to Svanek. Svanek not afraid to shoot it. And that one's off the mark. Rebound here from Holland. Holland over to Truchot, who seems to be the main ball handler here. Holland off the side of the board there and no good. And now floater up to Tink. Settling things down. Over to Svanik. Back over to Culver. Student section wants Culver to shoot it. Cruz from 3. Off back iron. Culver new at the board, which would have sent the student section into absolute pandemonium. Now off the hand. Keeps it in his Tink. Over to Cruz. Back over to Culver from 3. It's good! And the student section's going crazy. Pandemonium here at the Warrior Dome as Culver hits a 3.
The emotion from that bench of Wheaton Academy is going insane right now.
Yeah, student section going absolutely wild here tonight on Jersey night, if you hadn't noticed. Mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, but we have a wide assortment of, wide arrangement of jerseys over there. Going all the way from California to Chicago, over to Brooklyn. Got a lot of kind of just random jerseys over there. But
I see a Wheaton Academy lacrosse jersey.
Ooh, even repping the school's lacrosse team, as I've mentioned, 3rd in the state last year. Now, Jake, as the Warriors look like they will be closing in on their 3rd straight win, a nice turnaround from their 2 L's to start the year. What's really stood out from this game, and what do you think they can take over the next game?
I think if they just keep playing Warrior basketball, like I said, if they just keep playing with their game, and I think they just keep doing what they're doing, I think they'll be doing it. And then I think after this game, I think the coaches trust their backups now, which I'd like to see that happen the next game.
Yeah, Coach Smith has to have some level of trust now with his deep bench, as they have come in and really kept the pace of the game going. Now some new replacements coming in. Over to Holland. Holland being graded by Abram Lee. Abram Lee with some strong defense so far in this one. Culver guarding number 22, Felix. Felix had 5 quick off the bench. Now back over to Marshall. Stolen by Abram. Abram Lee with a nice play on the ball there. Works off the pressure. Over to Cruz. Now Abram Lee with a really kind of a young set of players out there right now. Now Abram from 3. He gets it to go. Everybody from the Warriors is firing on all cylinders in a root. And you know, this is a young lineup out here. Jake, you want to expand on that?
Yeah, even the starters, a lot of juniors, a couple seniors, maybe some sophomores.
As a foul called there on Lee, his first. Yeah, Jake, you can finish your thought there.
Yeah, as I was going to say, even some freshmen, but mainly some juniors, which I'll be excited to see for next year.
Yeah, juniors including Hayden Schroeder, Jackson Snyder. Ray Renow is a sophomore, key player, as is Tink and Tyler Anderson. Caleb Cruz going for the steal, and he does get it. Now pushing the tempo up to Tink. Tink for the leg, gets it to go. Tink, 14 points off the bench. A huge showing for the sophomore. As time dwindles, 30 left to go, and what will be another Warriors win. And poked out, it will stay with West Chicago. Poked out by Tink. Up next for the Warriors on December 4th, which is also Thursday, is Parkview Christian. They will be coming into the Warrior Dome, as the three-pointer is good there for Romero for West Chicago. And the Warriors will dribble this one out. 4, 3, and 1. And that will do it. Wheaton Academy in their home opener with a 33-point dominant win over their crosstown rival. Leading the way was Schroeder, who had over 20, probably about 26. And West Chicago will have to take some mental lessons away from this one and hopefully improve for the next game, as Wheaton Academy wishes all the best for them in their rest of their season. As we will thank our production crew, which includes Drew Turry on camera, Eli Alano on camera, Ryan Couture, Jake Wilson, and Kayla Klein, all working there, including Mr. Skylar Piercy, our teacher, working as a technical director, and Mrs. Rachel Burek and Skylar Piercy being the producers. And This is Charlie Sias and Jake McCaslin. Any last thoughts here, Jake, before we sign off?
No, I saw some great Warrior basketball. Hopefully West Chicago can turn around, like you said, Charlie.
And so we thank you from this Wheaton Academy presentation of Warriors basketball. We will be back. We will be back tomorrow night for a wrestling live stream, our first of the year. And then on Thursday, we have 3 days in a row. We have Thursday live stream as well when Wheaton Academy hosts the Parkview Christian Academy High School. So that will do it from the 64-31 win for the Warriors. This is Charlie Sias and Jake McCaslin signing out. Have a good night, Wheaton Academy. We'll see you next time.